I was only 18 at the time.
Where were you living?
I was living in Cicero, Illinois.
What was a typical day like on the airfield?
Typically in the Air Force, you go to the pub, you go to a couple round of drinks, or you can play cards a little bit. But sometimes they have shows, USO shows. Different individuals, they have a dance maybe at a certain time, or they have a musical. What I tell you, like us, here you guys are young, probably I was young. The first thing you do is, you ain't got it on tape now, have you?
No.
Okay, the first thing on tape, you see where the girls are at.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to go see where the shows are at, all the high-class shows. I was processed in Plymouth Court in Chicago. They give you all the tests. And that's when they send you to a special base. But at that time, I guess they needed recruits for the Air Force to fly in B-17s or pilots at that time. Now, I was very fortunate. I was lucky. I hit it at the right time.
Can you describe a typical bombing run for us?
Okay, the first thing you do in the morning, you wake up at 5:30.
Early.
You go there, you buck the line, send the line for lunch. Then after you buck the line for lunch, then you go for equipment. They give you a parachute, you put it in your bag, and some shoes and stuff like that. He dressed up for heating suit. Then from there, you march into an interrogation area where they put a big map on the wall. They tell you where you take off, what the bombing run's going to be, how bad the flak is, and how to, in case you have to bail out, you get a general idea where you're at. So then after that's over with, they put you go in the jeep, you hop in the jeep, and you go to the base itself, where the plane's at. The pilot's already in the jeep with you, and you got your other crew members with you. You go right by the airplane. There, the guns are supposed to be already loaded. You're supposed to just make sure they put the ammunition in there. And the other individuals check the gas tank, make sure they put enough gas in it. But they open the top of the airplane. Okay, they check it. They double check it. After the airplane warms up a little while, then they take off. The radio operator, the waist gunner, the tail gunner, and the ball gunner all sit in the middle of the airplane. Once you take off, he says, okay, you reach an altitude and you go in your position. Then you sit there. You don't go out of that position until they're ready to come for landing. You know what I mean? After 10 missions, they send you to Southampton. They put you can go rest up with a swimming pool. Oh, you rest up there, you know what I mean? They have dancing and stuff like that, USOs, and, the girls come down and dance. But you can't fraternize with them. They tell you no monkey around.
Now, you said that you managed to survive 28 bombing missions.
28, right.
Now, at 25, or what was it? Didn't they say that at 25 you could say you're done?
That's right.
You could say I'm done with this now.
That's right.
You could walk away. You didn't walk away.
No.
You kept right on going.
You couldn't walk away. They said they changed the rule and said you had to fly 30. Okay, fly 30. You don't walk away 30.
Right. Now, when you come back, is it emotional? Do you kiss the ground? Do you shake? Do you hug everybody?
No, you know what they gave? They gave you Johnny Walker, English whiskey, small glass.
To celebrate you.
Yeah. 18-year-old guy night drinking whiskey. Yeah.
Whiskey.
Right.
Now, some people are, like you said, some people are religious.
Yeah.
Did you say a prayer or a thank you prayer? Or
I didn't.
Some of the guys did, probably.
No. The only thing I told you before, when I go for breakfast, I get orange, and get a couple of oranges and throw them in my bag. Like high altitude, it gets nice and cold. You come down there, below 14, 15,000. Start peeling up orange, peeling up and sucking the juice.
Now, when you're going through all these missions and the length of time you were there, was it terrifying? Did you think one of these times I'm not going to make it?
Well,
Kind of a scary
yeah,
thought.
well, I've been talking to the same thing. You're single, you know what I mean? It doesn't bother you too much. I don't think it is. All you want to do is you want to see what's flying and get in the action, you know, young. You don't know any better.
Where did you meet Tony?
I met Tony at Fort Sheridan, Illinois. Tony, my name was K and his name was Al. So K and Al. Al, he was the next one in line, the top one. Then I started talking to him about football a little bit. He stayed together all the time.
Can you tell us any stories about you and Tony?
Yeah. Tony, he was a good Christian. He liked to go to church. I mean, I go to church, and he says, come on, I have to go home. Okay. But that's before we hit overseas. It's all in the basic states. We went, let's see, what else we go to? We went to New Orleans, Louisiana. This is a good one. And maybe Tony told you this there too. It was early in the morning. We had a bus, got off the bus. We were going to go down to New Orleans. And there you are. There is a car full of the African Americans. They're to proposition you. Boy, we took off like a ruptured duck. That's all I can tell you on that one. That's it.
One thing I'm wondering
Go ahead.
about, Art, is you're in the bomber. You've got these guys that are in the fighter planes, the
Right.
P-47s and the P-51s.
Right?
You're going over on a bombing mission, and you know that they can't go all the way with you.
You don't know. You don't know that.
But you don't know that
You don't know if they're behind or where they're at.
where they're at. But as soon as they get to a certain distance, the Germans know.
Right.
There go the fighter planes. They're going
Right.
back.
Right.
Could you tell right away? Here they come to get me.
That's right.
Here come the Luftwaffe. They're going to get me.
If
That was kind of scary.
Yeah, you better believe it's scary. Yeah. When the flak comes up there, they used to tell us the German fighters will not attack you when there's flak.
Now the 569th.
Squadron, yeah.
It's a bear throwing a bomb down.
Now this one is painted. That's the original.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Down there.
Now you're in the ball turret.
Right.
Are you watching the bombs explode on the ground?
Right. Yeah, I watch it. Right.
You can see it.
You can see it. One mission, the German had the jets. Our squadron, we're in the low, where the jets come right through from the low, went right straight from the tail, from the low section, right past you to the high, and took about 2 or 3 points, and that was it. Then the fighters had to go get them because they had enough fuel to land. But they destroyed maybe 3 or 4 bombers. But for fighters, I never heard no stories where a German individual, or fighter pilot, a German fighter pilot, took advantage of you to shoot you down when you're in a parachute.
They wouldn't shoot the parachute?
I never heard that.
Is that
Never,
right?
honest.
So you crashed 3 times.
I cracked twice.
Twice.
The second time, that was a son of a bug. It looked like they're. You ever see hunters out in the woods hunting for birds, pheasants? Well, it was worse than that. Flak all over the area. We hit the right target at the wrong time. So then we got pretty well shot up. I was in the ball, and I'm looking, nobody said a darn word. We had to keep real quiet because we were only pointing up there. Before you know it, there was a 51 Mustang right alongside of us protecting us. Then there, the airplane we landed in, it was a Polish air base in Metz, France. I remember it real well. They couldn't repair it. So they put us in a Jeep to Paris, pick a plane back to go back to England. Now that in Paris, they gave us, what do you want to call it? They gave us little extra money to pick up soap and stuff like that. We know how long we're going to be there. We were up there for 3 or 4 days. Now, Eiffel Tower, you couldn't go to the Eiffel Tower, was closed up. The Germans said they would dispose of it if they used it.
Were you ever deployed in the Pacific Theater?
No, what happened is this. When the war was over in April, we flew, what they call them, Chowhound. They call it the Chowhound. okay, where we dropped some food supplies to the Netherlands people. Now, this is a good one. I'm in my ball, like Tony would have the same thing. We had my ball down, taking the scenery. Now this is gonna be the truth as anything else. When I look down there's a German coming out of the hut where he's at, with his face that is shaved, and with a razor, and he's waving at you. Now tell me, you're not supposed. They said strictly, don't do anything unless it's something else fire. My guns were shut off. Everything is shut off. You weren't supposed to. No accidents. When I left England at the time, our whole crew, they took us on Queen Elizabeth. We stayed on the ship for 4 days. Then we hit the States. Instead of going, how we want to say, right, number 1 class, an airplane to, where you're supposed to go. Hell, they put you on the train. That was it, the whole group. Okay, but then I got on the elevator with these 2 bags. And all of a sudden, people jumping like crazy. Japanese, was hit, they surrendered. I got home, everybody still screaming bloody murder. So I hit the house. My mother said, "What, you're here?" And that was it. They sent us back to Shreveport. I went back to Shreveport, Louisiana by bus. You either go by bus or by plane, But you got to pay for the plane. So I went by bus the cheapest way. So I went by bus there. The whole crew was up there. They says, you want to stay, you can stay in if you want to, So I said, no. So then they got my furlough papers, and that was it. I come back home.
Have you ever been back to England or Europe after the war?
No.
Or would you like to?
I would like to go, but at my age of 93, what's left? What's left for an old man?